Hey bro, I got something to say to you. Look, I know what you're thinking. That went from 0 to 100 real quick. How did he get there? What decisions has he made in life to get him to this point? Well, to tell you that, we have to start from the beginning. How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Jimmy. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're jumping into the Outer Worlds. Obviously, I've already started playing, as you can tell. We started playing in a live stream last night, so that was really fun. We're going to be live streaming again today. At some point. I don't know if we're live streaming today or if we're going to be live streaming tomorrow, but we will be live streaming again. Most probably tomorrow. I'm going to say tomorrow. For me, at least. It'll be tomorrow. But yeah, so let's have a look. I did need to read through some of this stuff. So yeah. So pretty much in this game, I'm not really too sure exactly what's going on, but we're in this town called Edgewater, okay? And we're trying to, I think from, we're pretty much trying to figure out what's going on. We've got choices to make. And I'm not sure if I want to make these decisions right now. We're about to do, this mission that we're on currently is a mission to take the power core from this place, which powers Edgewater City. We can either do that, or we can take the the deserters, which aren't bad people either. They're just deserters. I don't know why they deserted. That's what I want to find out first before I do anything. We'll use the two... Hang on, let me just check. But honestly, I don't know if I want to do anything yet. I think I want to wait a little longer. I don't know if this is actually the thing to take it. I want to go do some side quests in the city first before we do anything, before we actually take the power regulator, just to find out like what city is, like which side is, because there's two sides to every story, obviously, and I don't know which one I should be going on. And I was told that the first big decision you make is you need to make sure, like, you gotta, it's a big decision, pretty much. Like the first decision you make is a big decision. And I'm guessing that's this one, deciding on which power regulator to take, I suppose, like who you're siding with. So I'm definitely kind of taking that to heart right now, and I want to make sure that I make the right decision for my character, because we are playing as a character. We're not playing as me, we're playing as the character. Our character is a engineer. He's a bit of a pacifist. I have been trying to avoid combat if I can. If I can sneak past it, I will. If I don't have to be in the combat to get to where I need to be, I will avoid it. Was there only one robot here? I guess there was only one auto mechanical here. Oh. This must be the dude that made a run for the control room, maybe? Maybe. Probably not. It's probably just some random... Oh, God. See, I keep tapping that bloody trigger. Mr. Ouch. Yeah, so we've been finding weapon mods. So next time we find a weapon workshop area. Yeah, no, these are just random workers. Don't worry about it. Next time we find a weapon workshop, we can go for it. Now, I'm not sure if that chick can die or not. I think I can, maybe, I don't know if I can revive her.
That's the last of them.
It does worry me because when I was playing earlier, she actually died, but then I died, so it kind of just reverted the save. I'm not too sure if she can be revived or not if she falls in battle. Look, I'm just like, playing through this, I'm starting to see the company's point of view. Like this... Okay, what the fuck? I don't know. I'm not trying to say that I'm siding with the Thanos company or anything. I'm just saying that I can understand.
What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
I'm just saying that I can understand why they're trying to be scarce on resources, and people that don't contribute to society are going to be the fall of society. Because without order, everything's just going to fall apart, especially in the wasteland or the apocalypse sort of thing, whatever this is, you know. But it's not really even apocalypse, is it? It's just the outer worlds. It's just different planets, isn't it? I don't really know what the whole story is behind, like why we're here and what happened and why we were put on a thing. Like, what happened? Was Earth destroyed and now we go around to other planets? I don't know.
No, just leave me alone.
See, now what the fuck? Let me just see. I did see. Did I see a door? Oh no, there's a ladder. Okay, let me just check this door first, and then we'll go down that ladder. I want to check the door. This pistol is trash, man. I really need to upgrade this shit. Is there something behind me? Oh, yep, there is. Oh, she's almost dead.
Everyone all right?
You alright? Jesus. Can you heal yourself? You make me want to, like, die.
Where are we headed?
Nothing. Damn. Go towards that screaming.
Get away!
I'm guessing it's maybe down here. There was some screaming down here, right?
Get away!
Get away. I think they're below us. Ooh, there's a ladder, isn't there yet?
No, just leave me alone.
Just make sure there's nothing to loot. There it is.
No, just leave me alone. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot, scram.
Huh?
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorize me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Yep, sure.
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
Is he following us now? No, he's just gonna go back to being crazy or whatever. That's fine. Okay, so pretty much from what I got from that, there's a voice in the factory that's telling things to do things, or like, giving orders or some shit. I don't know. There's some sort of crazy. He's either just crazy, or there's actually someone that's kind of telling these robots to do something and commanding them. I wouldn't be surprised if it was either way. But that's about it. Yeah, that's really all I took away from that. We're gonna go change. He pretty much told us to go change the robots' logic system aiming protocols to aim at each other instead of at us. So we're gonna go do that real quick. And yeah, look, I've been thinking about it, and honestly, I think I'm just going to make them go back to the town. Because it feels like, I'm just thinking out loud here. It feels like diverting power away from the main city that's actually funded by the company would do more damage than just making the people, the deserters, go back to the town. You know what I mean? It feels like it would be more beneficial. Not beneficial necessarily. I'm not really worried about beneficial. It just seems like it would cause less damage if I just convinced them to go back to their fucking town. So I think we're not going to, like, we've got all the switches done. That's all sweet. So if we change our mind, we can do that. It's fine. We've already killed all the automatrons, and I don't actually know where this control room is that he was talking about. Let me just check my... actually, that's a good point. I should save. We're going to redirect the power to Edgewater because I feel like
Once we do this, there's no going back.
as a engineer, I must my character would know,
Hey, mister?
I guess, the...
Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
You know, I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion. You know, I respect your opinion. You've helped me through this far. You've held your own. I want your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
You know, see, that's exactly what I was thinking. See, we're on the same wavelength right now. This is crazy. We're vibing hard.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Hey, I respect that opinion.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Alright, so... Look, I don't know if we should be doing this main quest right now. I'm wondering if we should go do these side quests first and then do this main quest. We'll do this. It's okay. We're here. Our character is going to make the decision. Let's do it. Redirect power. Safety failures detected. High likelihood of moderate. Yep. Continue. Redirect power to Edgewater. Power successfully redirected to Edgewater. Botanical Garden power is now safe to remove. Edgewater Saltuna Cannery power regulator is now operating at optimal capacity. Additional structural damage detected. Blatant disregard for Spacer's choice property has been logged. Please report yourself to your designated supervisor for an immediate reprimand. Jesus Christ. She's just waiting here for me.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit.
Huh?
This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them.
I don't give a shit.
Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater.
You do what you need to
I
do.
would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him.
Alright.
So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings. Offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Reed isn't just going to leave his post. I'll need some help convincing him.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell them how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth.
It sounds like Sasuke's theme, or the Taka theme from Naruto. Like that, boom, 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 like that Western sort of music. But I guess that's just what his theme is, isn't it? Hey, buddy.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Huh, lol. Alright, so here's how it's going down, my dude. I spoke to Adelaide. She won't come back so long as you're here. I delivered your message, but I haven't convinced Adelaide to come back. I wanted to talk to you about something.
Go ahead.
Have you taken a look around your town lately? What makes you think I can convince those deserters to come back? We need to have a word about this plague. You seem pretty fixed on bringing Adelaide back to town. Have you taken a look around your town lately?
It is my job to keep 2 eyes on my town. I am the steward of this place, and this is my watch post.
Okay. Your town is falling to pieces.
I wish you wouldn't say things like that.
You disagree?
Yes, as a matter of fact. When I stand at my window and look out over my town, here's what I see. I see decent, loyal, hard-working people. I see a family. We are all part of the Spacer's Choice family. We are all doing what we were brought into this world to do.
Let me ask you something else.
Go ahead.
You seem pretty fixed on bringing Adelaide back to town.
Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible.
Don't your people eat anything other than Saltuna?
Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by, what with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world.
So what are you canning here exactly?
Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms. Some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of Saltuna. The difference is all but impossible to detect to any but the prissiest of palate.
Let me ask something else.
Go ahead.
We need to have a word about this
Can we
plague.
not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up.
You withhold medicine from your co-workers. See, I get that. I'm not even gonna look. We pretty much get that. He's just a monster, and there's not enough medicine to treat everyone. I get that. You know, whatever. Is what it is. Adelaide's sort of perspective on it is a very personal perspective. If he were to give everyone medicine, there would not be enough medicine for people that, like, for the more serious cases, for the people that actually bring stability to the town. So, for example, if the barber guy were to get sick, he would get medicine because it plays a very important role in the sort of, in the, what would you call it? In the production line that is Edgewater, I guess. I don't know. How long has this plague been happening?
That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic. But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent.
Things have been going badly for you these last few years. Everyone gets sick. You don't have to be idle or lethargic or weak of spirit. Medical, you should have developed an immunity after repeated exposure to a single strain of contagion. Is he even going to understand that, though? We'll just go for it.
Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination. I believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude. And it is one we
Fortitude,
will see
yes.
through
Loyalty,
to the
no.
end.
You withhold medicine from your own workers?
If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would,
Yeah,
but I don't.
pretty much
I
what I got.
can't save everyone.
Look.
So I have to choose.
He's a snake, but that can't be easy for you. Look, I'm not going to say you let Adeline's son die, because it's just like, well, I'm sure he's let a lot of people's sons die. I can't just single out Adeline just because she happens to be someone important. But, you know, you could also make the argument that because of how important Adelaide is, you should have definitely prioritized her son, because she does add, you know, like, I feel like, I don't know. I'm trying to look at this from an objective standpoint, not exactly a personal, and I'm not trying to bring my personal feelings into this, but that can't be easy for you.
It is not easy for me. And the moment it becomes easy is the moment I am no longer fit to serve. Spacer's choice is a family, and the survival of the family is more important than the survival of the individual.
Let me ask you something else.
Go ahead.
What makes you think I can convince these deserters to come back?
That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe the people of Edgewater, you see. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canid. I just hope Adelaide and her folk will see their way past my flaws and return to town.
Things.
Scripture tells us we all have our purpose in the world. Our work shows us that purpose. We should not have to move on from it. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on.
Okay. So that's a bit yuck. Why can't I? Oh. Bro, I got something to say to you. Die, 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 die.
Are you out of your mind? You just killed him.
Killed who? Question mark.
Mr. Thompson. Reed Thompson, you know, my boss? I can't. I need to leave. I need to get away from here. I need to get away from you.
Give me a break, Parvati. We were just settling our differences. Then this is goodbye. Take care. Get lost, Parvati. I don't need you anymore. Oh. Do we stay with this choice? Oh, my guy. Determination 5.
You killed Mr. Thompson for talking down his nose at me? You got a real twisted sense of chivalry, you know that?
Oh shit.
Let's just move on. I couldn't forgive myself if I let you loose upon the Vale unsupervised.
My guy. Oh no. No, 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 no. Bro. Oh no. I'm actually so, I'm not even mad. Ooh, spaces are pissed. I don't know. I do like Parvati. I do like Parvati. I do, you know. Adelaide's people aren't... Okay, so I just want to... Before we continue, I'm going to say that I'm not going to kill him. Because my character is not that sort of character. I just wanted to see what would happen and if I was able to do it and if that would actually give me a different sort of outcome. And it did. And 100%, it was I know some of you are gonna be like, oh no, that's bullshit. You shouldn't have reloaded. Like, oh, that's horse or whatever. But guys, look, my character would not have done that. My character is logic based. He's not exactly a killer. All right, I just wanted to try it to see what would happen. And dude, I'm so happy about what happened because it gave me a like. Like, I don't know. It definitely makes you feel like you actually have a choice. And your choices definitely have consequences and stuff, you know, and that's what I was testing. And 100% it does. It has consequences. I should have killed Pavati as well at the time and just been like, yeah, no, Mr. Reed killed her.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
This town doesn't eat anything but salt tuna. Of course you're going to get sick. Have you people ever eaten an actual vegetable? Question mark?
The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree?
They're not getting nutrients. They're just eating fish.
We eat salt tuna here, and only salt tuna.
Okay, this is wrong. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's your food that's making you sick. You need Adelaide's Garden. What exactly are you putting these cans? I know you fill your cans with anything you can salvage. It's not healthy. That's it. Just Sultana every single day. I'm pretty sure it's your food that's making you sick. You need Adelaide's Garden.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse.
Well, they're full of shit. Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Look, Reed, all I know is that it involves some really complicated math and it works. She's been using human corpses in her fertilizer. She's growing her crops with a special fertilizer. I reckon we just lie. This is one of those lies that I don't think he needs to necessarily know. We'll just say lie. Look, Reed, all I know is that it involves some really complicated math and it works.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs.
Hope he doesn't kill himself.
I'm sure
That'd be really
Adelaide will
edgy.
be glad to see the back of me.
Yeah, man, she will, 100%. So I hope you guys did enjoy this. Please let me know down in the comments if you did and if you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next video, and yeah, I don't know. That's it. Subscribe if you have not already. Peace.